The Amish have unique way to store rainwater without tanks, heat chicken coops and burns without gas or electricity, even grow giant chemical-free tomatoes using traditional farming methods. What's powerful here is their focus on self significancy. They believe is using natural methods, compost, wood burning stoves, in insulation with natural materials, while we depending on governments and companies for water, food, and power. Amish proof that human can live independently without losing quality of life. And here's something to think about it. In a world facing energy crisis, food shortage, and climate change, maybe their old methods are actually the future of sustainable living. So you must think about it. And we can move with number two, the Hadzabe tribe of Tanzania. Now let's move to Africa, to one of the last true hunter gatherer tribes left on earth, the Hadzabe of Tanzania. These people survive by hunting with bows and poison tipped arrows, tricking wild animals like and antelope, rabbits, and even lions. They also climb dangerous trees to harvest honey, sometimes fighting of bees or even baboons for food. But what but what's amazing in their deep knowledge of nature, they can track an animal just from a footprint in the dirt. They know which roots, berries, uh, and which one are deadly. Their diet, wild meat, honey, fruits, and tubers, is considered one of the most natural in the world. And researchers believe it's part of way they are remaining so healthy without modern medicine. Think about it. While we rely on supermarket and processed food, the Hadzabe still get everything they need, straight from the wild. No farming, no factories, no tech, just pure human insist and survival skill. Number three, the inset of the Aratic. Now imagine this. Now imagine this. How we are living in this world, and you can imagine you are living in temperature as low as minus 84 Fahrenheit, no heating system, no electricity, just ice, snow, and brutal cold. How do you survive? Did you think about it? How did you survive in this type of temperature? That's everyday life for the Inuit people of the Arctic. They mastered survival in one of the harshest environments on earth. For example, they build igloos that trap body heat and can stay surprisingly warm inside. They develop traditional fire starting method even in snow and rain, and their clothing made from animal skins and furs is more effective than most modern gear. The their diet rich in for example, they build igloos that trap body heat and can stay surprisingly warm. Their diet rich in raw fish, seal, and whale provides that fat and nutrition needed to survive the extreme cold. What this shows us is survival is not about comfort, it's about adoption. This is the really important thing in life. If you want to be successful in your life, if you want to do anything in your life, rather it's survival, it's success, achieving your goals, achieving your dreams. So it's very important thing here, it's very important part of this here, that you cannot achieve anything in your comfort zone. If you want to survival, the survival is not in the comfort zone. If you want to success, the success is not in the comfort zone. If you want to achieve your goals, if you want to achieve your dreams, it's you cannot achieve that in your comfort zone. You must try out from your comfort zone. You can adopt the environment. You can uh, you can pick the hard path and you can struggle for it. So because the thing is, success is not come from the comfort side, and the achieving dream is not come from the comfort side. You must need to be struggle for this. You must need to like struggle for this. So it's very important, these you can see, I'm explaining you the institute of the Aratic. I'm explaining you Tanzania. I'm explaining you Amish. They are not living in comfort zone. That is the very important thing. They all doing the same. The main and major similarity of all these, they are not living in comfort zone. They leave their comfort zone and adopt the environment, and make the skills, and focus on their skills and methods, and build that. If they want to be in a comfort zone, like, oh, what I can do, how I can do, where I can go, this kind of stuff. So I don't think they can survive, and I don't think we can read about that, and I can explain you about these type of tribes and cultures, because history only knows those people did that, leave their comfort zone and struggle for this and create the history. So that is the reason, if you want to be successful, if you want to be achieve your goals, if you want to do anything that you want to be in your checklist, you must leave your comfort zone. You must need to be struggle for that. And books, like the time is changed and got help you to choose the path. But the first and main path is, you must need to be leave your comfort zone. Comfort is the wrong path. You must need to be comfort zone. So we are talking about the erratic of they are how can we can do that. So what this shows us is, survival is not about comforts, it's about adoption. The insect do not fight against nature, they work with it. That is the important point again. We don't fight against the nature, they work with it. Like, we don't fight for the nature itself. We don't fight for like any aspect of life. We can create that matter, they work with it. And that's why they survive for centuries, where most of us would not last a single day. That is absolutely true. Absolutely true. Even no one can survive in this type of temperature, like minus 84 for Fahrenheit. No heating system, no electricity, just ice, snow, and brutal cold. No one survive. How they survive? They change. First, they change their mindset. Second, they leave their comfort zone. They work with it. They improve yourself. They improve the skills. They create the methods. They invent the methods. Because the person that is not leaving the comfort zone, then the person is not learning. The person is not know how they can crack the system, how they can work with the system, how they can do these steps that nature help to grow there. So that is a very important thing. I hope you can understand what I'm trying to explain you, because these things are very important in any today's life. Sorry. In today's time, these methods are also work. It doesn't mean the people is not have electricity, they don't have these things. They only they live their life with their principles. Today's life, if we made the principles, if we made the rules, they make the rules and they follow them in their entire life. They don't cheat the days. We make the rules, we break the rules, but they make the rules, they follow that. That is the difference between we and us. So you must need to be a proper schedule in your life, then you can see the improvement in your life. So this is very important. If you want to be if you want to impressed with these tribes, you must need to be note their techniques. You must need to be note their key points, rules, and the way of life, and you must need to be follow that. If you want to be if you just want to learn and not implement in these strategies in your life, then what is the purpose? You must need to be know their rules and strategies, the way they are living, how they handle the struggles, how they handle the difficult time, and how they react. So then you can implement these things in your life, and then you can see the difference. These strategies, these techniques help you a lot because they are proven strategies. So that is the thing you can keep in your mind. So now we can move on number 4, the Masawi of Kenya and Tanzania. Another fascinating group is the Maasai, mm, known for their warrior culture, their red clothing, and their unique diet. If you I can explain you one another thing. If you remember all these tribes and all these culture, their diet is they are very focused about their diets. They know what they eat. They don't eat garbage. They I am sure in that time they have also the other things, the mushrooms and this kind of stuffs, but their diet is very strong. They don't compromise about their diet, and that is the reason they have healthy, they have strong and sharp mind. So you must need to be focused on your diet too. So this is very important. So their red clothing and their diet is very important. The Maasai drink cow's blood, mix the milk. That is the huge, 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 and like a big uh, fascinating fact. Like the Maasai drink cow's blood mixed with milk, a practice that shocks outsiders but has sustained from their generation. Sustained from sustain them for generations. They live side by side with lions and wild animals, yet maintaining strong traditional and resilience. You can imagine they live with lions and wild animals just like they are friends. So you can imagine how warrior culture they have, and how, like, because they live side by side with lions and wild animals. They have strong bond, and the animals and lions knows they are stronger than them. That is the reason they don't touch them, because animal has a mentality and culture. If the animal judge the opponent is stronger than me, then they not touch you. So that is the reason. The animals and wild animals knows they are very tough, so they just leave them like brothers and sisters. So good. What makes the Maasai incredible in their balance with nature? They take only what they need, and their community structure insurances survival even in harsh African savannahs. That is the very like the if you live your life with balance with the nature and balance with the time, you are successful. And that is the thing they all doing the thing. They balance their life, they schedule their life, when they sleep, when they wake up, when they hunt, when they drink, when they eat, when they are to in our life. We don't know when we are eat, when we are entertained, when we are sleep. We don't know, we don't have the like the balance in our life. We are just going with the flow, we are just going with the random, like, that is the wrong thing. You must need to go with a balance. You must need to be go with a balance with nature. So that is the thing they all tribes and they have the balanced life. and they follow that, not missed, not just like they today Sunday, we can skip that. No, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, they're doing the same, and that is why they made the history. So you can do the same things. So what we learn from all of this, I ask this question from you. What you learn from all of this, you can just comment me down and you can just let me know. Yeah, I am learning this point. I don't mind if you learn only one thing, but if you learn only one thing, this is very important. You can go with step by step, not just with a huge tsunami of the knowledge. You can go with the drop by drop, and you can build your own tsunami. So that is the thing that I want you to be a that I want you to do the same. A lot of people read books and watch the videos, lot of, and then they forget what they read, what they watch, because they don't put the points in your mind. If you put one point in your mind and you can follow that, you are good. But if you read a lot of books, if you watch a lot of videos, but you don't implement even one thing, then this is the waste of time. If you read books, if you watch videos about self, then you must implement at least one point. If you are not implement one point, or if you are not learning one thing, then you're wasting of your time. You can invest this time in other things. So this is why. So I ask this question: what we learn from all of this? You can just let me know. So I will tell you 4 points that I think we can learn from all of this. The Amish tech, the Amish teach us self significance. They teach us self significance. The Hadzabe remind us the power of instant and natural living. The Inuit shows us the strength of adoption. The Maasai prove the importance of tradition and balance with nature. These are the 4 points that you must need to be followed. You can forget all the other things. You can just need to be these 4 things, and you can implement that. You can work on yourself, and you can imagine like these 4 things. Did you implement in your life? If yes, then you are good. If no, then you can improve yourself. In a world where technology in a world where technology controls almost every part of our lives, these tribes shows us that human beings are capable of far more than we realize. Maybe survival is not about the newest gadget of invention, but about knowledge, community, and working in the environment around us. If you found this journey fascinating, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and let me know in the comments which tribe impressed you the most and why. See you next time.